Okay, so today's little lesson summary here is about these bar chords that we talked about today, and that's really what the reason we learned the All Along the Watchtower song for was for these bar chords. And the reason that we did it was because they're so useful. You can play them anywhere, and they're always a chord. It's like the power chords, right? It's always the same shape. You just move it around everywhere, and it works great. So these are the 4 chord shapes that I'd like you to practice this week. And then next week we're going to start getting back into the AC/DC tune just to start working on the solo some more, okay? I just wanted to take a quick detour into this to blow off some steam from working hard on that AC/DC tune, you know. So this is going to be our this is the culmination of our detour. So I'm going to play the chords and you just follow along with me here. All right. So let's go like that. All right, so the first chord, you like this? Standing up next to it, I think it's great. So the first chord we're going to do is the 6th string major bar chord, and so we're going to put our index finger at the 5th fret. We're going to lay it across all 6 strings. We're going to take our ring finger and put it at the 7th fret of the 5th string, our pinky finger at the 7th fret of the 5th string, and our middle finger at the 6th fret of the 4th string. And then we're going to strum all 6. Okay, so that's all 6 I'm strumming. Now, what's cool about this is that's a major chord, and if we move it up a fret, it's a major chord, and if we move it down a fret, it's a major chord. No matter where we move it, this chord is always a major chord. So now, we can play any song in the world, basically. So let's go back to that first position here at the 5th fret, and now all we're going to do is we're going to take off our middle finger to make it a minor chord. Okay, so that's index finger across all 6 strings at the 5th fret. And we put our ring and our pinky down at the 7th fret of the 5th and 4th strings respectively, and then no middle finger. And then you strum all 6. So that's going to be our 6th string minor chord. And again, we move it anywhere, it's always a minor chord. So this is a very useful shape, okay? Now the next thing we're going to do is we have these same bar chords on the next string set, the 5th string. So we're going to start again at the 5th fret, but this time we're going to put our index finger across just the bottom 5 strings without hitting the lowest string, okay? So we got them there. Then we're going to take our ring and put it up here at the 7th fret of the 4th string, our middle, that is, our ring at the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and our pinky at the 7th fret of the 2nd string. Now we're going to strum the bottom 5, okay? Just like that. Now that one's kind of a stretch, and I personally don't care for playing it that way because that right there is hard on my hand. So what I do is I bar across those 3 with my ring finger and just add my index right here. And then I only strum the middle 4 strings, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Okay, so try both of those shapes, this one and this one. And whichever one you like better, do that one. Now for the minor chord, 5th string minor chord, put our index finger down across all 5 strings again, or the bottom 5 strings. Then we're going to take our middle finger and put it at the 6th fret of the number 2 string, our ring finger at the 7th fret of the number 3 string, or excuse me, our pinky, that is, at the 7th fret of the number 3 string, and our ring at the 7th fret of the number 4 string. We're going to strum that. And so all these chords, they move. So practice playing all these chords in every possible place. Just make it up. Just go from one to the next in whatever order that you want, and just fly around the neck. You know, play them in any order. Whatever order you want to play is fine, but just make it up, okay? If you want to just play on the dots, play just on the dots. If you want to play just in the spaces, do that. But play the chords in a bunch of different places. That's what's really important, okay? Okay? I want to get you saying okay on the tape so that way I know you're gonna practice this for me. I'm just kidding.